Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's YT, and we back with another video. This one is about how YouTubers are going broke. Crazy enough, because that's what I am, right? And this is what helped change my life. I've always had other entrepreneurial things going on, but this helped. This is allowing me to invest and do other things. So I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, right? But I've been seeing some YouTubers I even used to watch have to go back to a 9-to-5, which is crazy. They don't got the formula, I guess. It's not making sense to me, but this is a thing that's happening right now. In a time where things are going so against the grain, this is one that we got to cover, man. You know, a lot of people saying they want to be YouTubers, quit your job to become a YouTuber. It's YouTubers that are having to go back to their 9-to-5, or they got to find a 9-to-5 in general. I'm not going to name nobody names or nothing like that, but it's happening. If you search it up, you'll see it. Y'all know me, I tell every single side. That's why y'all love this channel. Now, I'm going to talk about it. Yes, sir. I'm going to talk about it. Family, 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 family. This is what I need from y'all. Before we get started, thumbs up this video so YouTube can push it out for me. Please, please, and thank you. If you're brand new to this channel, go ahead and smash that subscribe button if you want to see more of these videos. More than likely you will. You got time, you can click it before the video ends as well. And make sure you ring that post notification bell. Let's get right into it.
From accidentally giving away their entire life savings to a viewer, to getting sued for over $4 million by Cardi B. There are quite a few dumb YouTubers who went broke due to direction. However, let's begin by talking about Boogie2988, who had one of the craziest financial downfalls of all time. Now, Boogie is considered one of the OG YouTubers, as he already uploaded his first video back in 2006, and quickly found fame due to him playing into his overweight appearance with a character he made up called Francis. He eventually started discussing more topics as himself and ultimately reached his peak of 4.5 million subscribers in 2019, before eventually experiencing one of the most tragic downfalls in YouTube history. You see, Boogie was first seen as wholesome, friendly, and extremely humble, as he was completely fine with all of his flaws, and even spoke up about what it was like to grow up broke.
I grew up poor. That is to say, not that my family didn't have money, just that I didn't ever see any of it.
Which people respected. And when he revealed that he was making over $100,000 per year from YouTube and that he would become a millionaire in just 3 years, it seemed like everything was going well. Yet, despite his multiple income sources, he would eventually take his first financial hit after divorcing his wife. This situation caused him to lose exactly 50% of everything he owned due to US laws. And despite
I'm telling you, that's why I don't. For one, though, let's be fair. Let's play fair. You're not supposed to be getting divorced. You're supposed to only marry once. You took those vows. So I'm not going to be the channel that tell y'all anything morally wrong. So that's what you get. Because I was going to say something completely else, but no, I'm going to keep it all the way real with y'all. I was going to say I don't like the laws and how all of that is set up in this country. Child support, divorce. But I don't believe in divorce, period. But just the laws when it comes down to someone else getting someone else's money once they're no longer dealing with that person. But I said what I said when it comes to divorce.
many still supporting him during this terrible chapter of his life, this wouldn't last forever. After a Reddit mega thread exposed him for the horrible things he had done, his terrible response to it, endless complaining, and him taking a break because of it, his subscriber count and monthly views took a nosedive. He lost over 100,000 subscribers in 4 months, all of his sponsors dropped him, and his monthly views went from 10 million to 2 million. So, this is when Boogie would cut back on his spending, right? It would be sensible. And he did talk about how responsible he was with money due to his childhood.
Every single dime, every single penny goes into the bank, because I don't ever want to live that way again.
Well, this was far from the truth, as he became completely reckless with his spending. He took out an irresponsible $100,000 loan to buy a new Tesla Model X, while his mortgage wasn't even paid off yet, and he even admitted that he couldn't afford it. But by some miracle, the backlash caused him to cancel his deposit, and it then got even crazier, as he suddenly uploaded a video in January of 2021 that he was now finally rich. How do you ask? Crypto.
I invested all the way back here, and yeah, that's where we currently are with that market. So to say that I doubled my money is an understatement. In fact, I did more than that.
He made a very lucky comeback and explained that he was probably going to take this money out and put it in safer investments, meaning that he would never have to worry about becoming broke again. But
well, if he kept it in there, he'd be up right now. But let's see what happened. I don't know. I wonder what happened. I just heard him say, but let's see what that but is. What happened?
YouTuber Iman Gutsi would say,
You wouldn't be able to neither keep that million because you never earned it, nor multiply it because you wouldn't be the type of person that is worthy of that money, and you would just self-sabotage.
and this is exactly what happened, because only 1 year after posting that video, he needed the help of his audience.
I put my money in the crypto market in the wrong section, and I pretty much lost most of everything.
Boogie was broke yet again, and while it seemed like things couldn't get any worse from here, it did. As in October
All right, before we figure out how worse it got, man, why do y'all be going all in like that? Y'all risk tolerance is something crazy. I'm not gonna lie, I don't got that much. I can't risk. My risk tolerance not that high like that. Like, I'm cool risking a little bit. I'm cool risking a 1 to 3. I've done 1 to 10, 1 to 15, right? But I'm risking $50. This is what I do every single day when I trade. I'm risking $50 to $100. If I risk 50, I could do a. I've been going crazy lately though. That's just almost like bragging, but I do. If I risk $100, I want to make $200 to $300 per day back off of that. Let's just say that. So what type of return are y'all looking for, where you're losing almost everything or the whole thing? You going in on one move for real and really don't know how to trade. That's the problem. You got lucky. I don't use that word luck because I don't believe in it, but meaning by chance. He got rich on Bitcoin by chance probably, and then lost it probably in the bear market.
2023, Mike Klum uploaded an almost 1 hour long high quality documentary about his entire life. And in this, it shockingly got revealed that he went from $750,000 in savings in 2019 to nowadays facing bankruptcy and foreclosure, that he had a severe compulsive spending addiction, and that he spent more than $200,000 on adult workers in the form of fancy dinners, purses, and other fees. I'm sure that—
Alright, man, now that's the problem. Crazy how this is a common trend. This is usually a part of the reason that first time millionaires go broke. Meaning, like, you know, people that by chance win the lottery, or somebody like him, he ran it up off YouTube or whatever, but he wasn't used to money. Why is this a common thing? Y'all better stop battling them demons, man. Get them demons in check, man. For real.
workers gave better returns than the S&P 500. Yes, Boogie's financial downfall has been insane, but he wasn't the only YouTuber that lost his life savings with crypto. No, there was a channel by the name of Fraternidate Crypto that lost a total of $60,000 in a matter of seconds, and it even resulted in him thinking that his life was officially over. This story took place in Brazil, where Ivan Bianco, the owner of the channel, is known for making blockchain gaming and crypto related videos for an audience of almost 35,000 subscribers. He had been making videos since 2018 and also frequently live streamed. But this long experience on YouTube wasn't enough to prevent him from making the dumbest mistake of his career, as one of these live streams eventually resulted in him going broke. During this infamous stream, he mistakenly opened up a few documents on his computer, forgetting that his entire chat was watching along, and one of these documents had the key to his crypto wallet. Due to the address of this wallet being public, it was incredibly easy for his viewers to search it up and use the leaked key to get into it. And not much later, $60,000 worth of tokens were stolen from Ivan, all in a matter of seconds.
How you forget? That was the easiest lick ever. That was a sweet lick. You set the play.
Tried to recover his wallet and even created a new one, but it was already too late. Ivan had just lost everything. This realization resulted in him completely breaking down on his livestream, later stating, "When I went to transfer the assets, an error sign appeared. I couldn't believe that I was going through this. You get this feeling, you know, that life is over." And after regaining his composure, he decided that his best plan of action was to go to the police, where he ultimately filed a report. However, it doesn't end there, as the story would then get even crazier, because upon arriving home from his visit to the police station, Ivan decided to check his Discord messages and saw something that he couldn't believe with his own eyes. The thief had actually reached out to him. After this unnamed individual apologized for his mistake, he quickly returned a major part of Ivan's crypto funds back to him, which ultimately came down to around $50,000. And while the majority of his audience was happy that he finally got his money back, some were skeptical and called it a staged act, as Ivan didn't disclose the identity of the thief. He responded, "There's no reason for me to screw him, even though what he did was wrong. Maybe I went soft. I'm ashamed of going through this." Nowadays, days, Ivan is still live streaming on his YouTube channel. And while he went from $60,000 to broke in just a few seconds, he at least had a happy ending as his bankruptcy only lasted a few hours. So yes, Ivan
Man, so he really ain't go broke. He got him a good one. He went broke and kind of panicked and got it back. What's the odds of that? Wow. Wow. He better be happy. They was a fan, clearly. They were on his stream. He better be happy a fan got it, not a hater.
actually got all of his money back. But we can't really say the same for our next YouTuber, as Andrew Hales from the YouTube channel Love went from a YouTube millionaire to an Amazon factory worker and Taco Bell employee. Now, to understand why this all happened, we have to go back to 2012, when his YouTube channel Losing All Hope Was Freedom uploaded various prank videos with massive success.
Let me just say this real quick, right? The channel uploaded multiple videos. He's reached massive success. He got over 4 million subscribers. So why are you back working a 9 to 5? How are you back working a 9 to 5 and I do this full time? And I don't have millions of subscribers. And thanks to y'all, I'm able to do this. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to make some more channels. I hope y'all tap into that as well. I'm about to start cranking this content out even more. I love y'all for real. It just don't make sense. I'm able to do it as a small creator, but like, come on.
Amazing personality, the pranks were harmless, and he had this fun, confident but awkward persona that many found relatable. And after many innovative videos, he ultimately reached over 1 million subscribers, making him one of the most popular pranksters on the platform. However, behind the scenes, things didn't look so great, as Andrew was secretly struggling with something terrible. He explained in the video on his second channel that he had been on antidepressants for over 1.5 years already, meaning that he often struggled with depression and frequently opened up about this with his viewers.
I wish I was stronger and that I didn't let things get to me.
Also, he didn't
Okay, yeah, I knew that I knew who he was. That's weird to say. I knew that I knew who he was. But I remember seeing that video. So when they said his name at the beginning, I'm like, that sound familiar. I definitely saw that video. I remember that. Okay, him. Wow, he went broke. Wow. Okay, it's all making sense now. I saw that video for sure. It's making sense.
like making prank videos anymore, which affected his mental health as well. So he ultimately decided to quit this genre altogether for his own benefit, introducing its newest series, Chatting With. This became a huge success, with many episodes seeing millions of views and making hundreds of thousands of dollars over the years 2018 and 2019. But due to the pandemic and its restrictions then suddenly terrorizing the world, its momentum eventually came to a halt again when he couldn't record with guests in person. And as a result, his channel slowly started dying out. This drop in income, combined with the terrible habits that Andrew picked up during quarantine like drinking and smoking, ultimately caused his life to take a turn for the worse. Yet, it truly came crashing down when he picked up one final bad habit that destroyed everything. And that was overspending. He owed $50,000 in credit card debt, spent $3,600 per month on rent in Los Angeles, traveled the world while paying this rent, partied way too much, and often forgot to save for taxes. He got
Now look, man, how irresponsible can you be? And you forgot to save for taxes? Come on, bro. The thing is this too, you already on antidepressants. Why would you put all of this stress on you? Paying over $30,000 a month for rent. You don't have to do that. It comes to a point in time to where you don't have to go no higher up. He just being stupid. He making irrational decisions. All of them are.
comfortable, and as a result admitted to these dumb decisions making him broke in a video that he uploaded to his main channel.
I thought, so I had like 10 grand coming in a month every month, and I just, for hardly doing anything, and YouTube kind of just spoiled me, and I don't know, I guess I thought it would last forever.
However, on the other hand, he stated that he made a lot of progress again by living cheaply, and also took on jobs like Amazon factory work, DoorDash, movie theater work, and Taco Bell.
I've been working, I got a job. I work at Taco Bell.
I just graduated and I'm excited to go out on my own, but I know I'm gonna.
Which meant that Andrew learned a lot from it again by living cheaply, and also took on jobs like Amazon factory work, DoorDash, movie theater work, and Taco Bell.
I've been working, I got a job. I work at Taco Bell.
Which meant that Andrew learned a lot from his mistakes. And not only did he responsibly get his life back on track with these decisions, but he also returned back to his old style of YouTube videos, interviewing
I just want to say this right. So this man went from making all of that money, even from, he said he was making $10,000 a month, to having to work at Taco Bell and work these dead-end jobs. I didn't hear nothing about investing. He made no investments at all, huh? Blew through all of that money. Like, how do that make you feel for real? Anybody who's done that before, just don't make sense.
People in a new series called People On. This series started off slow, but eventually picked up traction when he covered interesting topics. And with an episode even seeing over 1 million views, it seemed like Andrew reignited his golden formula. However, despite him still uploading these episodes to this day, and even experimenting with prank videos again, his views reached all-time lows once more recently. But this time, one thing is different. He's actually dedicated again, something he lacked during his dramatic financial downfall. And while this won't bring back the fame or money he once had, it is a giant step in the right direction. Then again, while Andrew recovered from this financial setback, Tasha K will probably be broke for the rest of her life, as she got sued by Cardi B for a whopping $4 million while only having $95 in her bank account. Tasha K, otherwise known as Tasha K, is a well-known media personality known for her outspokenness and controversial YouTube videos. She gained the majority of her popularity through her YouTube channel Unwind with Tasha K, where she discusses celebrity gossip, news, and behind-the-scenes insights into the industry. And with over 1 million YouTube subscribers, 500,000 Instagram followers, and her doing a ton of shows in real life, you could understand that she had quite a net worth. Well, that was in fact until she messed with the wrong celebrity. Back in April of 2018, a war between Tasha K and Cardi B started, as Tasha uploaded a video on her YouTube channel in which she claimed that Cardi's pregnancy with her daughter Culture could result in a child born with special needs. But this wasn't all, because when Cardi B ultimately filed a lawsuit against her...
Why would you even say that? I ain't know that's what she said. I just knew it was defamation of character. Why are you even speaking on them people kids? Why would you wish that upon somebody? Wow.
March of 2019, she cited in it that more than 38 videos and social media posts released by Tasha K referenced her, that one video even claimed that Cardi B did explicit things with beer bottles, and that another one claimed that she had herpes. Yes, these were quite the statements, and when you can't back them up with actual evidence, it is bound to get brutal. Tasha K tried to defend herself to the best of her ability, as she got an LA hospital to reveal records of STD tests performed on Cardi B, which most likely showed a negative result when the judge said that they didn't help her case at all. And when she also tried to countersue Cardi for encouraging her fans to harass her, that got tossed out as well. Due to these instances,
but why is she doing this in the first place? Why is she making up these lies? I'm gonna let him finish.
And a pretty poor legal team, it started looking worse and worse for the YouTuber. And with Cardi testifying during trial that she not only developed fatigue, anxiety, weight loss and migraines due to the false claims, but also felt extremely suicidal, it became the final nail in the coffin for Tasha. Cardi won the lawsuit and got awarded $4.1 million in damages. But Tasha didn't agree with this decision at all.
In my opinion, I didn't do anything wrong. I interviewed somebody that she had dealings with. That girl said a lot of you know, and it was right up my alley on my channel.
And also stated on Twitter that everything reported was a lie from the inside. She tried to appeal the decision, but lost again, and ultimately updated her fans on this devastating loss, meaning that she now had to pay the rapper a whopping $4 million. How was she ever going to pay this? Well, obviously she couldn't, and decided to make a smart move by filing for bankruptcy in May of 2023. Right. At that time, her assets consisted of a 2021 Chevrolet Silverado, 2 Louis Vuitton purses, $95 in her bank account, and her Unwind with Tasha K YouTube channel. And while most of these possessions got seized, her channel didn't, as due to the nature of this bankruptcy...
Wait, did they take her $95? They seized the $95 too? Man.
Possession of her business. This meant that it was now becoming extremely difficult for Cardi to get her money. And while Tasha continued defending herself on the internet,
I talk about Cardi the same way I talk about anybody. You see my content.
And even said that she'd pay it back in 60 years.
I get it. $1.2 million on lawyers, you want that back, but I listen, and I want to give it to you every time. But you're gonna have to get it in payments for the next 60 years, girl. 60 years.
Cardi wasn't happy with this and started ramping up efforts heavily to collect her money.
The Bodak Yellow rapper demanded the associate's communications with Tasha K, regarding her trusts, partnerships, and LLC. So she's reaching out to Tasha K's accountant. She wants to know, where is this money, if it has been moved to anywhere. She wants a better understanding of where it is.
You see, the bankruptcy might have passed the collection efforts, but it didn't make the debt go away. And with Kevin Hart also suing Tasha, rumors started going around that she moved money to other places. Nobody knows what will happen next, but what we do know is that Tasha will probably be bankrupt for the rest of her life, having to still pay Cardi B while we watch from our retirement homes. And
Alright, so it's looking like pretty much she built her career off of lies. I know who she is. I ain't like the vibes I was getting from her and how she's real manipulative. She tries to be anyway. I read right through it, but I can see how. Well, let me not even speak on her first. Well, she ain't suing nobody. She ain't gonna sue me. She gonna get sued. She 2-0. She'll be 3-0. I'll be the third one. Come on.
We have one of the craziest stories of a YouTuber going into debt yet, as Matthew Beem probably made one of the dumbest decisions in YouTube history that made him go broke. But it's not exactly what you think. Now, Matthew Beem is a YouTuber with over 5.6 million subscribers, which probably has you wondering why he's even in this video. Well, it's because he didn't always have this success and took on some dumb risks along the way. Back in 2019, Matthew used to be a hypebeast and made videos about sneakers, his rare shoe collection of over $200,000, and at one point even vlogs. However, these videos didn't get him the views he wanted, and since he was still working a full-time job back then that he wanted to leave, he came up with a solution, spending as much money as he could. He spent $20,000 on the Phase 5 challenge, bought Logan Paul's merch every single day to get his attention.
So I was posting on TikTok every day, day 1, day 2, day 3.
Of buying his merch.
I did it for 120 days.
His merch is expensive. Like, how much are you buying?
I think on average it was like at least $20 per purchase.
And he even took out $50,000 worth of loans to buy Logan Paul's car and give it back to him in a video, which ultimately failed.
Hi, I was wondering how much it would cost to import a car to Puerto Rico.
About $30,000.
Did you say 30,000? There's no way I can do that. I've already spent $50,000 on this video, and I'm only averaging 200 views per video, and I can't even give Logan the car.
All of this resulted in him going completely broke, and while he kept coming back to the bank for more loans, he eventually wanted to try this project again despite it failing with Logan Paul. This time he had his sights on Mr. Beast and wanted to deliver him a custom Beast Burger car. It cost him another $20,000, while he had absolutely no savings left and decided to lend from friends this time. But that was
This guy had no savings left and he's just giving out gifts. Just throwing them items, hey, just to try to get their attention. That's the most groupie thing you could do, man. But hey, where mine at? He should have threw that to me and my people. We would have replied and everything. We would have kept your number. Go ahead and buy us something else. We're gonna give you the Addy. Every time we move, let's make sure we send bro the Addy. We might get something nice in the mail. Spend 20, 30, 40, 50,000 on our attention. Ah, man.
Because as soon as he finished customizing the car, he impulsively took it to Jimmy without a plan, driving to his state unannounced and messaging him only when they were almost there. Fortunately for him, Mr. Beast accepted his offer, and they ended up making an incredible video together that Matthew would be proud of. This was it, the video he had been waiting for, a collab with Mr. Beast, the golden ticket to YouTube fame, or at least, that is what he thought.
We uploaded it, I thought that would be the game changer. And it took 55 days to get 60,000 views on it.
Man,
really?
And I was telling my entire family and friends that like this is gonna be the video that changes my life. And we're over 2 months into the video being live. Still hasn't even hit 100,000 views.
The video absolutely flopped, and while Matthew was starting to lose hope and felt terrible about the money he spent, he then made one minor tweak that would change his life forever.
Then I did a thumbnail change. And I remember calling my friend, I'm like, I did a thumbnail change and the views, we always watch the real-time 60 views. And it went from 14, it was getting 14 views an hour.
Yeah.
And it went from 14 to 18. And I remember calling my friend, I'm like, dude, the thumbnail change worked. And he's like, well, we'll see about that. And then the next day, 25, 100. And I'm literally painting a car and I would come check in the booth and there was a time we were getting 100 views an hour. And we just couldn't believe it. We were freaking out. And then after some time, it eventually hit like close, I think it's at around 4 million views now. And that was like the one that kind of really push the channel in the right way for sure.
Yes, one thumbnail change made this video reach views that Matthew had never seen before. And thanks to him sitting on this video for over 2 months and building a catalog of viral videos in the meantime, he could instantly capitalize on this momentum with the videos he had saved up. He went from 28,000 views per month to 29 million views per month, and quickly found himself hitting 1 million subscribers in only 6 months. Nowadays, his channel is sitting at over 5 million subscribers, and he is still getting over 20 million views per month, which makes you wonder, how did such a dumb financial decision pay off so well? Well, passion and dedication. Matthew went to lengths that nobody else was willing to go, and because of this, he experienced exponential growth. Is it smart to put yourself $60,000 in debt to meet popular YouTubers? Probably not, and I definitely wouldn't recommend doing it yourself. But this final story might just be one of the only ones on YouTube where a creator went completely bankrupt on purpose in order to now make millions. However, Matthew Beem has often been considered as a Mr. Beast clone, just like the copycats that feature in this video on the screen right now.
And he went to, like I said, all of them went to great lengths to destroy what they built. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all built y'all YouTube foundation up and went to great lengths to destroy it so quickly by making bad financial decisions, all of them. Even though, boy, Mr. Beast happened to look out for him, but it wasn't going good at first. But I guess that's what it takes, right? It only takes one person to change your life. So, hey, you got to look at it from both sides. Everything worked out for him due to the fact that he took that risk, right? But don't be too risky on the wrong things. That's what I'm going to just say. Make sure you be risk adverse. Because it don't make sense why you should run up all of that money and have to be going back to working at fast food or something like that. That's just like a slap in your own face. Waste of your time and everything. And how does that just, that don't feel right. You know that don't feel right. So listen, man. If you made it to the end of this video and want to see more of these videos, let me know in the comments below. Drop a comment. Let me know what y'all think about this. Who was your favorite one that went, bro? Like, which part was your favorite of this video? That's what I'd like to know. It's YT, man. I appreciate y'all watching. If you watched all the way to the end, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.